Hello world! Happy Valentine's Day! How are you all today? This is a little messy looking today. It's funny how you get to the mirror and you go, oh, okay, interesting. Alright, let's do a couple of invites here. Let me see the ones it'll let me do. Where? It's always gotta have one or two missing. Oh, I did her. Okay, so it's the other one I can't do. Nope, still will not show me that's there. Well, at least I did a uninvite. Hi, how are you doing? Happy Valentine's Day. So today, I have my little Valentine shirt on, and I am going to do a little fun Valentine look on the makeup. And this is what I'm going to do today. I thought it was cute. Look at the heart on her eye. I'm hoping that will look okay with my eyes. We're going to find out. I need to get out my color eyeshadow. Maybe I should wait till I need it. It's probably going to be in my way. All right, let's get that out of the way there. Put him over there. Let's see. Try to get it to quit sliding. There we go. Okay. Now, so we're going to start with, put there out of the way. Hi, how are you doing? You can hear me, I assume. So first we're going to start with a new product. I didn't put that in my title. I have to change that. New product. This is a skincare item, new product. You see, they've changed the logo a little bit. They've updated it, and then they did it again. It's like an in-between one. It's really weird. I don't know why they did it and then did it again, but hey, whatever. So this is called Offline. This is a moisturizer, but it is called neck and décolletage, you know, this part of your upper chest to mid-chest, cream. This is a tightening and conditioning moisturizing cream. So this one, I don't think it has, yeah, this one has no odor. So if you don't want any scent, some people don't like scent, you can, good. So I'm going to put this on here, and you just put this on your neck, all the way down the front of your chest. I also do the back of my neck. I saw somebody one time that said, this part of your neck here, this muscle and the skin, it's a band that goes all the way around. And if you don't put it in the back to tighten, it won't work as good as if you only put it in the front. So I go like all the way around, hoping that's going to help a little bit. And it definitely helps with not looking dry and cracked and wrinkled and stuff, because it's very moisturizing and it's really good. So that is brand new, called Offline. Because, you know, we're trying to take the lines off, so we're taking them offline. There you go. Now, let's start with our basic foundation here. Oh, first we're going to start with our primer spray. And I am, for the first time in a long time, today, I'm going to do a Bible and singing live after this. I was doing them before on a Sunday. But if I do that, then I have to put makeup and everything on again. And I'm like, why don't I just do it the same day when I have the makeup on already? That way I can kind of have a break one day and not have to put makeup on Sunday. Because I put makeup on every day for work, and then I put makeup on Saturday. It's nice to have one day. I just, you know, let my skin breathe and let it be free. Although your skin does breathe through this brand. It doesn't feel at all like your skin doesn't breathe. But still, it's nice to have a break. So we're going to do the Bible and singing live today, when I get done with this. Alright, so then I'm just going to spread this all around. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Hi, Michelle. You caught the live. So there we have our foundation put on. And this is what we're doing. Cute little heart eye makeup. That's what I'm attempting, I should say. Going to attempt that. And just so you realize, because I don't think you were here when I said it before, I'm going to do a Bible and singing live after this one today. So like when this one ends, give me about 5-10 minutes or something. And then I'm going to do a live at the piano. And I haven't done that in a long time, but I got a really really, thank you. I got a really good, I guess I'll call it a message, a really good thing to say, a really good thing that I learned. I saw a TikTok video and it gave me one little bit of it. And I took that one little bit and went, oh, I got so much more. It's absolutely, it's kind of mind-blowing what this led me to. And it's so exciting. I have to share it with somebody. It's just so interesting. It's so amazing to me. I have to share it with somebody. So that's what I'm going to do. And so I'm going to do that live to share. So I'm going, this brush, this is not Limelight's brush. This is, I normally like these brushes. This is It Cosmetics, and they're expensive, but I buy them when they're really on sale. But this one is coming apart. See right there with the fuzz. And so it's losing hairs. So I wonder if they'll put that one on sale again. Oh, thank you. You're so nice. So I'm going to take my Concealer Zero, put these here in my darker little shadowy lines, because that makes them appear to be there, not be there, or almost not be there. I'm just canceling out the shadow. Is what you see right here, shadow. Oh, I saw a trick. Another trick on the internet. I learn a lot of stuff on the internet now. If I don't forget, when I get to the lipstick, I'm going to use that. And I'm like, oh man, that's a good idea. So when I get to that, they say it's for women over 40. Okay. Because what happens when you get older is your mouth turns down, or at least your skin folds there, and it makes it look like your mouth turns down. Happy Valentine's Day, Michelle. We can be to others Valentines. I look at it like what we did when we were in elementary school. We brought Valentines to school for everybody. We exchanged them with everybody. Everybody got Valentines. Everybody was my Valentine. And it was more a friendship love. That's all Valentine's Day is to me. It's a time to love on your family and your friends. We're friend Valentines. Because that's what we were in school. We just showed love and care for everybody. That's a good idea, really. They're taking away some of our lines. I saw this one day too. If you put this highlighter, like draw an angled line up like this, it's supposed to like give you a lift, a look of a lift. And then also here, you know, I should do it on one side and not the other one day. See if it actually does. Because I'm not convinced. Does it really help lift? I've got to figure that out one day. Does it lift or is it not? I don't know. I got to do one side and not the other. That's how I have to do it. But it's supposed to bring your eyes up. The perfect Valentine for the cute boy in class. It was nice. He had no idea how much I liked him. Oh, yeah. You know, when I was in the 4th grade, there was a boy I liked because I thought he was cute. And I also liked him in the 5th grade just because, well, nothing happened to stop me liking him. So he was still cute, I guess. So I still liked him. I don't know that I ever spoke to him either year. The boys and the girls didn't talk sometimes a whole lot. Never spoke a word to him that I recall. I'll bet to this day he does not know I had a crush on him in 4th and 5th grade. Because I never talked to him. I would just look at him. He sure was cute. I would just pretend he was my boyfriend. I was 8, 9, 10 years old. I didn't really need an actual boyfriend. But now I had a cousin. She was a year and a half older than me. And my parents used to pick her up for when we were able to do it because of where she lived. She lived closer. At some point they moved. But when she lived nearby, we'd go pick her up every Sunday and take her to church. And we'd take her back home, and on the ride back home, now she was probably, how old would she have been? Like 13, 12 or 13 probably. And my dad would say to her, this is his brother's daughter, one of his brothers. Do you have a boyfriend? And she'd go, yeah, I have a boyfriend. And I don't remember the name, so I'm going to make it up. Yeah, his name is James. Oh, you James is your boyfriend? Yeah, he's my boyfriend. Okay. So the next week we go pick her up. Dad would go, are you James still your boyfriend? She'd go, no, I'm with Billy now. Oh, Billy. Okay, Billy's your boyfriend? Yeah, Billy. Okay, good. And then the next week you pick her up again. So how's Billy? Oh, he's not my boyfriend anymore. You're too shy. He was popular. I was not. Yeah. Well, I was not really popular either. I don't remember if this kid was... I don't know that he was especially popular, but he was more popular than I was. But normally the guys were with the other guys. He wasn't hanging around with any girls. And neither were the other guys, not that age, generally. Every week Dad would ask her, do you still have, is Tommy your boyfriend? Oh, no. Now it's Danny. Oh, Danny. She had a different one every week. Every week. Oh, like, okay. I knew you just got to re-ask her, so who's your boyfriend this week? Oh, it's Larry. Oh, okay. I don't know if she dated I don't think she was dating. You know, a lot at that age, she was just saying that this is my boyfriend. I mean, she had a different... She must have been... Everybody must have been her boyfriend at some point. That was funny. I had no boyfriend. Other than... like I said, I used to pretend that one guy was my boyfriend. But he didn't know it. I think her boyfriends... I think she was really outgoing and popular. She was a cheerleader. She probably talked to him. She probably actually talked to the guys she liked. And apparently, they either were done with her or she got done with them real quick. I don't know. But, you know, that's just as well. You don't need a long-term steady boyfriend at 12, necessarily. This one's my boyfriend now. Nope, I don't like him anymore. Okay. Okay, now we're going to take some powder. Now, after the 5th grade, I went to 6th grade. You know, in 6th grade, I went to a new school, middle school. I don't think I had a crush on him anymore, but I don't think he either wasn't at my school or he just wasn't in my classes. I don't ever remember seeing him again, although he did live in my neighborhood. But I never saw him at school anymore. So I guess it's out of sight, out of mind, so I sort of just... I guess I didn't have a crush on him anymore, and I couldn't see him. I wonder if he did go to that same school or not. Oh, you want to hear a crazy story about that, though? About that kid? So, I did, a few years ago, the DNA test at 23andMe. And it has a thing, if you choose to, you don't have to do this, but if you choose, you can allow people to, like, message you on that app, like, if you want to allow people to message you. Oh, let me turn off these notifications. I had them almost off, not quite. Very fickle. Oh, yeah. You didn't like the girls until junior high, yeah. Yep. So, this one woman contacted me and said, hello, I'm new to this, and I got... Because, you know, you can look and see who other people are, if you pick it, unless you choose not to show it. It'll show you other people you're related to. And she contacted me. She said, I got a notice that we were related. And I'm like, oh, interesting. And so we like to try to figure out, you know, who are you related through? And I don't actually remember which. It might have been my dad. I think it was my dad's side. But I don't remember exactly. Like we were 3rd cousins or something, 3rd or 4th cousins. It was pretty distant. And she told me her name. She said she's from Fort Myers. I'm like, really? Yeah, I'm from Fort Myers too. And she told me this area of town she lived in. I'm like, I lived in that area too. I'm like, were we neighbors or something? Now, this woman was actually closer to my mom's age. And she started telling me, and I said, you know, and she told me her last name. I'm like, wait a minute. Were you Mike's mother? And she said, yeah, that's the kid I had the crush on. It was his mother. That I'm related to her. So maybe it's just as well that I did not have anything further go with him, because apparently we were related. But I don't think we knew it. And I lived next door to a second cousin. I don't think he knew it either, because it was distant. And she didn't have the same last name, even her maiden name. Hi, Jody. Even her maiden name was not the same last name, because I think the relation went further back, or maybe it was from the other side of the family, from like my grandmother's. But I know, it's crazy. Okay. I could have been interested in a guy distantly related to, but I was, what I say, like 8 years old. I was 4th and 5th grade. But, phew. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're related? You're kidding me. Oh my gosh. I never knew that. I did know, like I said, I lived next door to a second cousin. I knew I was related to him, but he would have been related to this guy too. And so, like, I lived here. My cousin lived next door to the back of our yard, and then this guy lived across the street. So he was directly across the street from the back of my parents' property, and catty corner across the street from my second cousin. Like, apparently we were related to him. I bet my second cousin doesn't even know that. But that was, like, that kind of blew my mind. Like, okay, yes, I do kind of remember the mother. As I actually went to a birthday party at his house, outdoor birthday party. A bunch of the neighbor school kids did. And the mother was there, so I remember her really well. But I'm like, do you remember when you had a birthday party for your son? And I came over and I won every single game. She goes, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Like, yeah, I won all the games. Everyone won every prize. I'm sorry, I was good. What am I supposed to do? We played Pintail and the Donkey. We played Hot Potato. We played musical chairs and throw darts at the balloons. I won every prize. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, I kind of won all the prizes. But it was fun for me. It was fun for me. It is really crazy. What are the chances of it ever? I know. You've been on Ancestry all morning. Look, trying to connect dots. Yeah. I do FamilySearch.org. That one's free. I like that one because it's free. But yes, that can be challenging sometimes trying to put stuff together. And sometimes you wonder if it's right, because I'm going through all these old pictures that my mom had that belonged to her mom, and trying to figure out who the people are. Some of them I knew. Some I know Mom told me a lot of them, but there's still some that I think are children of Mom's cousins that live in Indiana, and it's like I don't recognize them. I don't know them, and these pictures are from the 50s or earlier, before I was even born. I forgot what was I going to say about that. Oh, I know. So my grandmother, my mom's mother, I'm looking at, I was trying to figure out when my grandmother's brother's wife, like, how old was she? I couldn't compare to her husband. Because I'm taking the pictures when if I can figure out what year it is, I'm putting the age of the people in it just because I think I'm writing it on back. Just because I think that's interesting. Like, how old was this person in 1956? And so I'm writing their age. Well, I couldn't remember Aunt Georgia. I didn't know if I even ever knew Aunt Georgia's age. So I looked it up because it's already filled in by somebody in the family tree at FamilySearch.org. And so I looked her up and it showed her husband. Now I remember, I think it was Mom that told me. My grandmother had an older brother that was 4 years older than her and a sister that was 4 years older than him. So they were like, all three kids were 4 years apart. And I remember specifically Mom telling me that. But I noticed my grandmother's birthday was 1912. And her sister's birthday was 1904, which is the 8 years they were apart. And then the brother in the middle should have been 1908, but it said 1905. And I'm like, wait a minute. Mom told me they were 4 years apart. So was mom wrong? Or is that wrong? I'm like, But I don't know. Because they're long gone. Well, it's way over 100 years. 120 years ago. Like, well, I guess I'd have to find his birth certificate. They had no children. The brother didn't. The sister did. But the brother had no children. So it's not like I could ask anybody that was his grandchild or child or anything. That they didn't have any. So I'm like, well, was he 1 year younger than his older sister or 4 years? It's just hard to believe mom would like not know that and be wrong. You do too. Family Search has more. I know. I think so. So I don't know what to make of that because I thought he was 4 years older than my grandmother, not 7. Like, Not that it really matters, I guess. I just like the idea of accuracy. But I'm taking, because I do have a family tree at familysearch.org. And you can upload pictures if you want. And so now that I'm digging out all these pictures, I'm finding these pictures from the 30s of these people. So when they're fairly young. And I'm uploading a picture. So even people, because, other people have access to them too. If they're some relative, it's in their family tree too. And nobody had ever put pictures of them. And so I'm like, well, look, I've got the pictures, these old pictures too. So I'm loading pictures up. And I'm like, I wonder if any of these people are going to go, oh my gosh, here's a picture of great uncle so-and-so. Or my cousin, great cousin so-and-so that they maybe never saw him. And I'm like, maybe this will make somebody happy. But suddenly pictures have appeared of all these people. But even if they do have pictures, they don't have these pictures. They're different pictures. Okay. So here we have, again, if you didn't see this, this is what I'm trying to do. It's pretty cool. And I'm also, when I'm done with this, for the first time in a long time, I'm going to do a Bible and singing live because I have something I want to share that I learned that I had never, like when I come up with something I hadn't like known before or hadn't put together or didn't know the full meaning of something. That's what this one is. Really opened up a new meaning to a Bible verse to me. And it's like, well, I got to tell somebody. So is it just for me to know by myself? I want to tell somebody. So I'm going to do a live where I share what I learned. And it's really, maybe there was an illegitimate child. It could be. There always could be one. I mean, I don't know of any, but I don't know that you would always know. You don't, believe me, you don't always know. Sometimes this is a surprise. Or sometimes you just never find out. Sometimes I think there's some people doing some of these things that find out when they do this DNA test, they find out their father and their father. I've heard stories of that. They find out, wait, I'm not related to my father. Wait a minute. It is cool. You can't wait here. Oh yeah, it's going to be good. I'm just going to do it. It's probably 5 or 10 minutes after I'm done here. I'm going to do that there. And it's so interesting. I love stuff that just intrigues me. And it's just kind of mind-blowing, really. Okay, so now let me see what I want to do here. Let's pull this to the front where I can see it better. Is this what I want to do next? I do believe so. So I'm going to get the red eyeshadow in this palette. Nice bright colors. I don't know that hers is that bright, but, well, it'll go with my shirt. My shirt's brighter. Okay, let me see. What brush do I want to use? Ooh, let me think here. Oh, this one, I think. Little brush. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can draw. It's always challenging on hooded eyes, although I do have a nice space up here. So I think maybe the hooded eyes really shouldn't be a big deal. You found out a ton. Oh, currently you found out that a cousin that reached out isn't really who his last name says. Oh, helping him research, it can get crazy. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so this looks like it starts about the center of her eye. This is how I like, because I've got to like place it. And I think I'm going to do it. I don't think she has other eyeshadow on. This is going to take up the whole place, at least on that eye. So it looks like we started about in the middle. I am going to have to go pretty high with this so it shows. Well, she went incredibly high with it. So good. Alright, so let's try to draw just a basic bare outline here. And the thing is, it's a little bit of an abstract heart, so if it isn't completely perfect, that'll be fine. Oh, paper fell. No, no. Bad paper. Okay, stay there. Okay, I think it goes. How far? It goes pretty far down. Okay, good. Oh, yeah. That's kind of cute. All right. All right, so that's our basic kind of abstract looking heart. Now, let's see what other brush I have here. I want a little bigger one. Maybe this one. Let's see what this one does. Oh, I just rained on my face. That was cute. It's probably fine to a certain degree. Because it's going to be pink there. It's not going to be pink that far over, though. It does have red down there. All right, let's knock some of that off. That was a no-no. That was naughty. This brush caught on my skin and kind of went ba-choing. It's interesting following your family tree. Okay. I am really making a mess here. Ooh, she's got highlighter over there. Okay, I can fix that. I can do that too. Now, trying to decide what I want to do over here. So it has just a faded look in here. Yeah, like that kind of. Gotta clean it up. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Now. Yeah, kind of like that. Now, go back to this little brush. This brush is so little, it's like not doing it smooth or something. Do I have something else I can use? Ooh, maybe this one. that one's a little lighter. Okay. That guy from school, I believe he's married now. Just as well. Good. That's some red right there. Oh yeah. So I'm trying to intensify the color. I think I am succeeding. Is it dark there? Somewhat. Okay. Trying to get the skin to not move. That's the challenge. That's cute. Okay. Now. Now, let's see if we can fix. Where's that brush? There it is. Now, let's go back to our foundation. Oh, foundation or concealer? Let's try the foundation. Clean up the little mess we made. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that makes it look like it's all the way over here. I can fix that, too. Much better. It looks like this, it's highlighting my dark circle, though. I don't like that. But I'm not sure I can do much about that because, you know, it's just pulling the color. Well, let's see if we can do something. All right, before we do that, though, do I have another color? Because she's almost got a little pinkishness in here. Ooh, that's a really hot pink there. I don't want hot pink. Do I have something that isn't hot pink? I don't know if I have something that color. That's blue. That's no. I mean, I have bright pink, and it's not a bright pink. It's a muted pink. How about this here? We don't have to do that, I suppose. I wonder if I use this lighter color here. Let's see what it does. If we don't like it, we'll cover it up. It's just like blended on top of it a little. I don't know if you can really tell. Can mix red and white together and make pink. Could, I suppose. Well, yeah, I do have white shadow in there. Yeah, I think I probably could. Like this here. I think this is working. Just trying to make it makes the outline darker than the center a little bit. Yeah, kind of like that. Well, that's good right there. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to try this first because of the fallout issue. Goes up. Let's go back to the red. Now, she has like little dots. Can I make little dots? Maybe if I get it wet. I probably can do it if I use the setting spray. But first, she has red under all the way here. I'll just do a little bit of that. It's red. All right, let's get my concealer and go back over the dark circles here. Yeah. That's a working. I think we just got red on it. That's much better. there. Kind of cute. Now, powder. Wait, before powder. She has or do we do highlighter or do we do, let's try this concealer as highlighter. She has it here. This is the lighter concealer. I think it just makes it stand out better. Kind of blended. Definitely has it in there, but I already did it there. Ooh, you know where else she has it? Now that I see, she has it up here. Look at it harder, I can tell. Like, oh, wait a minute. She has it up there. Yeah, stands out better. That's what she did. She went around it with light. That makes it work because it pops it out. Okay, I gotta use my other eye. My other eye is not engaging. There you go. I think I was blocking it. Looks better. Yeah, good. Good, thank you. Now she has a little bit here. It's a little lighter, fainter or something. Yeah, kind of cute. Now this right here, well, that's dark. Let's see if we count. Blend it. My eye's like, oh, water, water. That's dark. Hers is not that dark. It's actually just looking darker on the video. That's kind of weird. Yeah, that's better. Be real faint. Okay, now let's put down our setting spray on my little palette. See if we can draw dots. Dots are cute. I think she actually has sequins. But I'm going to make dots. And she has like one here. Separate. And then she has one up here. Okay. And then she has them like on the edge. That's going to be kind of strange. I don't know if that's what that's going to do. Because they're not actually sequins. I think we should just stick to like this. Okay, and then she has like little clusters around over here. Oh, that's cute. Okay, it's like little stars. I'm like, I don't know about this. No, I think it's good. Okay. Wasn't too sure if I was running it at first. Oh, I like it. It's like almost make it look sparkly, you know, make it look festive. Gives it more interest, I think. Okay, then she's got one. Go here. And then, I think I did pretty good there. Yeah, huh? Cute. Now we do have Okay, let's see. I think mine is narrower, but that's okay. Because I said it's okay. If I say it's okay, it's okay. Okay, let's leave that there. Let's find my little blendy brush. Only thing she has one little bit more of. Look at this brush. Is it curly cues back just a little bit more? Barely. And that's kind of cute. Now, she has interesting lipstick. It's kind of like pinkish in the middle and darker on the outside. That's pretty. Well, that's pinker than this. I was going to do it with red, though. I think this red will match this better, because hers is almost a little more violet-y red. I don't want to clash with it. All right, so let's do... She doesn't have... She has liner on top. Okay, let's do liner. I'm going to do liner on the bottom. I don't really think she has liner on the bottom. You know what she has is like a little dark shadow there, like barely. Let's try to do what she did then. She doesn't have an actual line. Do that over here too. Okay. Hope my eye is not just going to wash that off. It's not as dark in the mirror as it is on the video. That's so weird. Now, for the other side, I think I'm going to do just a regular kind of contouring look of eyeshadow. So let's see. Let's do... Where'd my brush go? Here it is. Let's do... I don't think she has anything real dark. The soft brown over here. Okay. And then we'll do a little bit darker brown corner. Okay. And we'll blend that. Try to make it look a little better. Just want to do something to this eye. You know, I don't want a heart on one eye and a bear eye. There's a little bit on there. Okay, so then let's do... Oh, I know. I was going to do something like, what was I going to do? What was I going to do? I'm going to put Cream Boat in here. The name of this color. Kind of a light color in the center. On the lid. Okay, now let's do the liner. She definitely has... Oh, get back here. She has liner in the corners. Inner corner. I don't know if I can make that stay. I don't know if I can even put it on there. My skin moves too much. I think I'm going to skip that part. Because I think it's going to smear. Look good. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to put on, before we do the top, I'm going to put on some mascara. Let's get the eyelash curler. Oh, my throat is dry. Okay, there we go. Mascara. One Step Fiber Mascara. Fantastic, thank you. And over here, kind of fun for Valentine's Day. Whoops. Catching my hair over here. Okay, a little mascara. Then we're going to do, let's do some false lashes because they are fun. All right, let's get that ready. I have one over there. And these are the magnetic ones that you put on a liner that comes with it. These are just from Amazon. And the liner has magnetic properties. So, and these little lashes have little teeny tiny magnets on them. See those little dashes? I don't know if you can see it. But they are the tiniest. See the little, like, see there's one there on the end, and there's one there, and there's one there. Those are little magnets, and they stick to the metallic properties of this liner. So you have to specifically use, you know, before I do that, we're going to set this. And I'm going to dry it. Because I'm hoping I can get that to stay. And not smear it. I think I overdid it, but that's okay. I'd rather overdo it than under. Alright, there we go. Now, I think I'm going to do the other eye first. Wait. Got black under there. Quit that. Because all you do is draw a black line. You do not have to do it in one stroke because it's easier to get straight if you just do little dashes and connect them. And even if you get it a little off, once you put the lash on, you won't know. As long as you don't go crazy. Once you get this on, you won't even tell. And then you just are going to lay it on the liner. On the little magnet. You got to make sure it presses on it. And the little magnet will just hold in there. And take it off, you just peel off. And there. It's just like a kitty cat lashes. Now, let's try to do the other. This is where I'm trying not to smear. I can help it. I have to like go like that a little bit. See, I just draw a little bit, and a little bit more, a little bit more. It's so much easier that way. Then I go to the end, because that's where I know where I'm going. So you don't have to have, like if your hand isn't real steady, you don't have to go in one line. Because that's harder to maintain the line. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Oh no. I have lost him. Oh, here it is. Fell in the trough. Where'd it go? Okay, so I touch down one end. And then just lay the rest in line. I need it further in. There you go. There. Yeah, isn't that pretty? It like wakes your eyes up. I haven't worn these in a while. I put them on a few weeks ago, but then I didn't wear them all day. Takes a few minutes to get used to the feeling of them, and then you kind of forget them. But at first you're like, it's very odd feeling if you aren't used to it. It's like you have tape stuck to your eye almost. What is on my eye? There. Just kind of let that dry a little bit. Once that liner dries, it's great. Now, you knew nothing until I taught you. Well, I'm glad you know stuff now. Oh, I think this is cute. Okay, so now let's do our liner. This is Cabernet. I wonder if I should do a lighter color, though. Hers isn't that dark. Let's try it. We're going to do Berry Berry. A little pinker. Let's try it. See what we get. Oh, here's what I was going to do. Take a pencil or brush, put it in your mouth like this. And then you don't put liner past it. Because if you go to the corners, it will droop your mouth. You got it good? I想上个一个上来的。You stop when you get to the brush or central. So you don't have it in the corner. Because that highlights your skin like going down. See, like now? Don't look droopy, does it? Oh, yeah. Takes away the droop. Isn't that cool? I gotta remember to do that. Like every day. Now, you don't have to do that. You can just stop, but that apparently gets it even. We stop the same place. All right, so where I'm going to take the red. This is called Cherry Pie. Oh, yeah, I think this liner is going to work. I'm going to do like the outside edge. Like I'm just going to make the liner bigger. And here, fill it all the way in on the edges. So I'm trying to leave it blank right here. And then you don't want to put the lipstick over in the corners either. All right, see how I left it kind of empty in the middle? I'm going to take this. This one is called, cool, thank you. Oh, my label fell off. I forgot what this one was called. It's the pink one, though. What is this one called? Now my label fell off it. Oh, it's kind of pretty. Not too dark a red that way. Blends right in. Boy, you can't even tell. My eye's watering in the middle. Okay, what do you think? This makes my eyes look so bright. The eyelashes. I love this. Oh my goodness. All right, let's read our devotion. We'll still do our devotion here. For anyone who's watching this, doesn't go to the other. Water, water. Okay, here we go. Beth Moore, praying God's word day by day. All right, let's see which one we're on here. I don't think I read this one. Okay, so we're going to read this one. So she makes a statement, and then she prays a prayer taken from several Bible verses, and they are 1 Peter 1:18-19, 1 Corinthians 6:19-20, and 2 Chronicles 5:14. It says he bought us from sin's slave master so we could experience abundant life. He bought us to set us free. And here is the prayer. It says, my Redeemer, I know that it was not with perishable things such as silver or gold that I was redeemed from the empty way of life handed down to me from my forefathers, but with the precious blood of Christ, a lamb without blemish or defect. Lord God, I know that my body is a temple of the Holy Spirit who is in me, whom I have received from you. I am not my own. I was bought at a price. Therefore, I desire to honor you with my body. I love that. And since I am a temple of your Holy Spirit, I pray that you will cause your glory to fill this temple of God like you did in days of old. And now this actually, oddly enough, does kind of fit a little bit with what I'm going to talk to today. It's kind of a general thing of it, but so if you would like to come to my next live, like I said, give me 5-10 minutes, and I'll do the next live where I'm going to tell you something that I learned about the Bible and the Bible verse that came to me when I heard about it. When I was watching somebody else do this video on just one little part of this, and I expanded it, and a Bible verse came to me that it just like astounded me what I learned from this. It was just one thing. It was just one thing, but wow. I sat there like, oh my word. It's amazing. So if you want to come, I'm going to read the Bible, one verse, and I'm going to tell you some really interesting facts, and then I'm going to sing a song that goes with it a little bit. So I'm going to go do that now. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day, and that you go be amazing. And until next time, have a great day and go be blessed. Bye.